Hi, everyone. Drop those purple hearts in the chat for Romeca, right? Drop those purple hearts, pink hearts, whatever hearts you got. Drop them in the chat right now for Romeca. Today, we're going to be talking about the Romeca Meeks case. I am so glad to see all of you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. So, listen, guys, I have a guest that's going to be coming on. She's well versed in this case. Oh, my eyelash coming off. Excuse me. I am so darn silly. But anyway, let's go ahead. Copyright disclaimer under Section 101 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Lysandra. Yes, drop those hearts for Romeca, baby. Justice for Romeca Meeks. Listen, justice. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Justice is already being served, right? People conscious is eating them up. They don't know which side they own. One minute they posting, trying to tarnish Romeca's name, bringing out old videos that, make them look good, but try to make her look bad. Then the next day they talking about, oh, how they miss her and, vacations ain't the same. All that type of bullshit, But thank you, Lexus. Thank you. Hey, baby. So today, right, I have someone that's coming on. We are going to talk about all the inconsistencies that are reporting on this case. We're also going to talk about the Illinois law, okay? And I think that's where a lot of people are missing, You got to look at the laws. Laws are different in each state, all right? And to be honest with y'all, that Illinois law is very different. I've never seen something like that before. For instance, usually murder, first degree murder is with premeditation. Here in Texas, it's like that. But in Illinois, it's not. It doesn't. You don't have to have premeditation to get charged with first degree murder. So I have some slides that I want to put up. I'm still waiting on my guests, but let's put up these slides, guys, that I have. How's everybody doing today? It was so cold this morning, y'all. Hey, Brittany. It was so cold this morning, y'all. Let me tell you something. It was so cold, and I had to get up and take my grandson to a coaching gig that he has. All right. Let's see. I thought I had it here, but I guess not. Oh, y'all might have snow in Alabama. Really? Oh, wow. That's crazy. All right, guys. So like I said, we're gonna be talking about Romeca Meeks, her case. Now I've been seeing now Keys. I listened to his. I'm sending a link now. I listened to Keys last night. I listened to it today, and he did really well, really, really well. It was so sad to see how the cops failed Romeca. Don't y'all agree? Like the cops wasn't even listening to her, even though she's standing there with this big black eye and all of that, and they weren't even listening to her. It's crazy. All right, so the guest is here. Just drop the link, T. Come on up. Come on up. Now, anybody else that wants to come up or add something to what we're talking about, please come up respectfully. All right, because As we are ladies over here. Okay. All right, I dropped the link. So what we're gonna do is, unfortunately, thank you, Terry. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be the defense. The defense is Holly. So my guest is gonna be the state, which is Romeca. All right. So we're gonna act this out and see what you guys think. If you guys want to add to it, since right now the case is playing out in the public eye for public scrutiny. So we're going to do a public trial, right? So, yeah, Shantae, it was definitely hard to listen to her, definitely. I dropped the link. Hold on, let me call her. Oh, okay. You see it? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Girl, I'm so thirsty. All right. See you soon. All right. Bye. All right. So we have any the defense supporters in here. I am the defense. I am the defense, y'all. So if there's any supporters that want to give me like any receipts or any factual information I can use, please do in the comments and I will read it and use it. The guest who's T, she's going to be the state. Now, she knows a lot about this case, actually more than me. So y'all can give her clues or anything like that. So we're going to go, right? And y'all are allowed to say what y'all want to in the comments and all of that, right? We're going to let this play out today. So just waiting for her to come up. I thought I had brought my water. Jesus. T's about to come up, Brittany. T's coming up. She's actually gonna be the state. Now, if you want to come up for the state or the defense, you can. Anyone wants to come up for the state or the defense, they can. I'll drop the link again. All right, we're just waiting. And we're not going to be on here too long, maybe for an hour or so, because I have to work tonight. So I have to get some rest, because I have a job. I have a job, okay? I'm not trying to get clout out for anybody. I have a job. Okay, you got it? Good.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
Thank
You look so
you.
good.
Look, I had to change. I had to close. Like, look how bright my windows behind me.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You
I
look
was
so
trying to
good.
change my camera. I mean, change the lighting because it's everywhere.
Okay, so like I was telling them, we're gonna go over the case. You the plaintiff, you the you the people, which is Romeca, and I'm Holly. Unfortunately, I'm there. Okay, so
Okay.
you could, if you want to go, open it up about what happened on September the 8th, and
Am
then
I getting a back feed or something?
no, you can hear me double. Hold on. What about now? Hello.
Hell, I'm here. I can hear you.
Uh-huh.
See, it's like you're going twice. You're speaking twice.
Oh, it's you. Okay. Do you have it open somewhere else?
No, it's just on the computer.
How many times it's open on the computer? like up at the screen, do you have StreamYard open twice? Like, you know where the tabs are?
Hold on. Let me see something. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. That's what it was. When it pulled up StreamYard when I was on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
it put it twice. Okay.
All right.
How y'all doing, people? Look.
All right.
Hey,
So you got your people. I don't see none of my people down there yet since I am the defense. All
okay.
right. So you can go ahead and open up with what, what I'm being charged with or what have you.
Your client is being charged with first degree murder. Well, can I say that word on here?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay. With first degree. Listen. And 5 other counts. I'm putting her ass in jail.
Okay, well, my
Okay.
client was minding her business, okay? She was minding her business and she had come from the home with her baby daddy Carlos, and they were coming out from his home,
Mhm.
and she always carries her gun no matter where she goes. She carries her 9 millimeter gun, okay?
Got it. Okay.
Carlos was taking her to her car from his home because he was too cheap to pay for her to park at his residence. All right. So he was taking her, and just so happened
Mhm.
his other baby mamas and them, their son goes to school across the street.
Got
So my defendant went and put the baby in the car, but she kept her gun on her. Now I don't know if she had a gun in her bra or in her shoes. I'm not for sure. But she put the baby in the car, fastened the baby up, but still had a gun on her somewhere. I don't know if it was in her bra or shoes or under her ponytail. I don't know where it was at, but she kept it on her, all right?
Okay.
So they were standing outside of the car,
Okay.
and your client, who only way to leave out was to go down the road and do a U-turn.
Mhm.
She did that and she stopped.
Okay.
She jumps out the car and confronts our baby daddy. Okay.
Objection. No, go ahead. I just wanted to say that. Okay, I'm gonna be serious. Come on, go.
Hey Riri. Hey
I
Riri.
like the joke, y'all. So don't. We gotta keep.
So she jumped out the car and confronted our baby daddy. Then she said something to me. And we went back and forth. Then he put her in the headlock
Got it.
because she is so dangerous, right? Even though she and I are the same size.
And she was unarmed, but she's so dangerous. You need
Hello.
it. Let me say something while she's taking her
Yeah,
phone.
let me take this call, baby, okay?
Okay, okay. Hey y'all. So listen, I'm gonna say this. Sheila gave her run up, and I'm gonna give mine a little bit, a little bit. I'm gonna say with Mr. Carlos saying that he was out all night, and everybody keeps saying he spent the night at her home, but he was out all night and she was making phone calls to his phone all night trying to get him on the phone. I'm gonna say she was parked at the school waiting, thinking that she was gonna catch them together. Hey Riri, how you doing? Thinking that she was more than likely gonna catch them together. I don't believe, and this is the defense. I'm gonna ask her when she get back. I mean, not the defense. I'm the prosecution, but I'm gonna ask the defense when she get back. If you're dropping someone off to their car, are you gonna park by their car to let them out, especially when you're double parked and you're actually in the roadway? Are you gonna park by their car and let them and a baby out of your car, or are you gonna park 2 cars up and then in the road double parked, and then walk them back to their car? Or would you stop and go 2 cars up if you hit the brakes and see that person there when they shouldn't be? Maybe because y'all didn't spend the night together the night before when she was looking for you. I don't know. Maybe somebody can answer that for me. Can someone answer that for me? That makes perfectly good sense to me, because if I'm going to get dropped off with a baby 6 months old, I would like to be by my car when you drop me off, not 2 cars up as though you were passing by and saw me and slammed on brakes and got out and came back. I mean, can someone make it make sense to me? Maybe I'm wrong. Can y'all hear me? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, I would think as a man, I would have walked to get my baby mama car and have her wait. Exactly, Riri. If she was at your house, correct? Because if y'all were not spending the night together the night prior, and she was not at, if she was, okay, let's do this. If she was at your home, wouldn't she have taken a shower and changed clothes? Why would she have the same clothes on from the prior day if she was spending the night? I would like to know that. Can anyone answer that question for me? I would like to know, if you're at your baby daddy house, you're spending the night with your baby daddy, right? And he came home all night. You're making phone calls to his phone to try to get him on the phone all night. Can someone answer for me, why when you take a shower and change your clothes instead of having the clothes on from the day prior? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But if it's my man house, I'm gonna take me a shower and I'm gonna change. I'm probably gonna flip out because he ain't answering the phone and he haven't showed back up. But I'm not gonna stay in the same clothes and drawers from the day before. And I ain't trying to make it look bad. I'm asking the question. I'm really asking the question. Why would you have on the same stuff from the day prior? Can someone in the chat answer that? Some onlookers. I mean, I want to know until Auntie get back, because that makes no sense to me at all. So I'm gonna repeat what I said about your client,
Yes,
and
please
then I
do.
want you to make it make sense to me, because maybe
We got the answers. Okay.
okay. So I need the answer. If your client stayed the night prior with her baby, with the baby daddy, because we just gonna call him Carlito, with the baby daddy. If they say, if she spent the night with him prior, right, the prior night, why would she need to call him about 16 times? Now he said on another panel that he was out all night. Him and his homeboy said they were out all night and he didn't make it back to the next morning, right? To the next morning. So if I'm at his house all night, why would I still have the same clothes and drawers on from the night prior? I'm not gonna shower. I'm not gonna shower.
What does that have to do with anything?
It has a lot to do with it, because I don't understand if she spent their. I mean, they're bringing it into play, saying that she spent the night prior. Let me grab my cup too. She spent the night prior.
I love you so much.
I know I love you too. She spent the night at his home the night prior.
Okay.
She had the same clothes on since the day before, but she's supposed to spend the night. But he didn't come home all night.
Okay. And that's
The
because
hardest part.
my client did not sleep inside his home that night.
I know she slept inside her car. That's my point. The client slept in her car across the street from that school. That's why she was parked at that school, because her baby daddy didn't come home. He didn't come home and she was looking for him. And no
Yes.
one knew the address of where Romeca, God bless her dad, had moved to. I'm gonna sip my coffee too. Hold on.
I got coffee too.
I got something in there. It's late in the evening, but I got something in there.
I got
No
the
one
word.
knew. No one knew the address. She did not know. He's riding around. I mean, he's out with his friend who's on a lot of panels, right? Mr. Brown. He's out with Mr. Brown all night. And he's not answering. So I would guess, and we could be totally wrong because we weren't there, right? But I would
Right.
guess if you're in the same clothes as the day before, more than likely you wasn't in the house. Because if
No,
you was in the
she
house,
was not. My client slept in her car because she could not contact Carlos, and
exactly,
he didn't give her a key. She don't know how to get in. She don't have.
exactly. But they're saying, the people on your defense are saying
Uh huh.
that she spent the night with his sister at the house. So I mean,
Hey, hey, Chandrika.
hey
Nah,
Shantika, look, I don't know who you are, but I'm happy you're here because y'all
yeah,
can
she's
make sense for
beautiful.
us. I'm
So
just
yeah, my client actually she did not stay in the home. She was in the
okay.
car. And see where people are getting it wrong is that he came to her.
Thank you.
There
Okay.
was never, he bring her back and the baby getting put into the car. The
No.
baby, me and her and the baby was in the car already, and
Okay.
he got out.
That's what I was thinking because I'm going.
Uh-huh.
I want to know why was he 2 cars up instead of parked next to her car to let her and the baby out. He parked 2 cars up. That would be me. I'm gonna drive by for y'all. I'm gonna drive by.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. If I'm riding and you saying I'm at your child's school and I'm driving by and I see your car, I'm gonna hit the brakes and I'm gonna get out because
Right.
what you doing up here? I'm gonna pass you because I'm a I
Cause
ain't see a car at first.
correct.
That we could be wrong. I could be wrong.
No, I don't think anybody, first of all, I don't think any woman
In their right mind.
in their right mind gonna just do a U-turn. They happen to see the person they've been beefing with and the baby daddy over there who I have been trying to call. I'ma just keep going.
No. Especially because this was made the point on Key's live last night.
Okay.
And she was in the back of the police car, but she made the point that she had different things on her phone from a protective order against him and
What?
other things. She said she had evidence in her phone. Now, if she changed her address,
Uh-huh. She did.
she changed her phone number, and you showed up at the school prior trying to get my child when I took you off the paperwork. I
Mm-hmm.
took you off the paperwork. You showed up to my job 2 weeks prior, which they have a police report of. This is not allegedly, it's a police report where he showed
Mm-hmm.
up to the job and her and the boss had to jump on him. That's crazy to me. Where she was running from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I am making the U-turn that I always make every
Okay.
morning because of how the school is angled, which people are,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it wasn't across from the school, it was across the street.
Correct.
Okay. If I come out the school and my only thing is to go left, coming out the school, I can only go left and
Right.
hit this light and make a U-turn to get back on the expressway every day, right?
Right.
If I do that and y'all just happen to be right here where I make this U-turn,
Yeah. What y'all doing there?
guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop because nigga, I know
Right.
you ain't trying to get my kid out of school. What you
Okay. That's a good point.
what are you doing here?
That's a good point. Exactly. And that's kind of weird. What were they doing there?
I'm gonna tell you something about the little innocent devil,
Who?
the one in jail. And I'm only calling her that because they trying to paint this innocent picture, right?
Of an OnlyFans girl.
Of
Okay.
a one that turned into a clean OnlyFans, YouTube, everything after she done took someone's life,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something about this one. I listened to that phone call with her and Romeca on the phone where they showed where there was a phone call between the two where she was saying you're a bum. I would like to hear that call from the beginning. I would
Right.
think that call was to his phone. We don't know who phone, but I would think it was to his phone, right?
Me too. That's what I was
I
thinking.
would think it was to his phone. And as a female, this is as a woman, and we just being straightforward. I ain't got time for the BS. We gonna tell the truth. If I'm in the bed with my baby daddy
Right.
and we on the trip together with our child, you know we on the trip together, and you call his phone, guess what I'm gonna do? Because it's a rumor, obviously, from the conversation, it's a rumor you're supposed to be pregnant with his child, right?
Right.
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna answer his phone. Hello?
Exactly. Me
He's
too.
not gonna answer it, so I'm gonna answer that phone. Hello? What you calling for? You feel
I
me?
know I am too.
So to have such a calm, and I'm gonna be honest, she wasn't cussing. She wasn't, she wasn't doing that to Holly. It was your bum. Holly, you're a bum. You're a bum. That wasn't no, I'm gonna get you when it wasn't even like that.
Right.
So
I was shocked.
hearing this whole thing of this how it was, when in all actuality, we got a whole video that whoever put out, they put out. We know who put it out, the person that was recording it.
Right.
We have a whole video of her being calm on the phone with Holly and only getting aggressive towards him, saying, "Why are you lying?" She says she's pregnant from you. Is she pregnant from you? And he can't even admit it. If he can't admit it, obviously Holly was the side chick. We just gonna call it what it is.
Exactly. And that baby wasn't playing. It was a oops,
It was a oops.
Right. Because he's not even sure. He not even claim. I would have, first of all, I would have been offended if I was Holly.
And I called and he didn't claim me or my baby.
Yeah, I would have been very offended.
Yeah.
Very, very offended.
But she's not offended because she know her place. See, that's the part people missing. A person that know their place, know they the side chick, the chick that ain't really supposed to be here type thing, they not gonna get offended, but they're gonna do stuff to try to ruffle feathers. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I know they're on the trip, so let me try to call him.
Yeah, she was calling him knowing that he was on a trip with Romeca and their child. Holly knew that.
In the bed with him.
Ain't no way. And then she answered the phone. I would have got off the phone right then. And his ass cussing him out like, why the fuck she answering your phone? Yeah, I know how to do stuff like that.
Thank you. Me too. I did. And listen, I did it. And see, that's the thing, is when people can admit to the truth. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, Auntie, I done been there, done that.
Girl, me too.
Listen, my oldest son and his sister are only a year apart. And I was still with his dad. You know what I'm saying? And while the girl was saying, I'm pregnant from, that Negro denied it.
What? That's
all the way up to, denied it all the way up to me going to see the baby and saying she looked like him. And then him saying, well, I'm gonna just get a blood test. Well, do what you gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? I said,
they trifling.
They trifling. He's a street dude. I don't know why people trying to make him
Carlos is trifling. He is. When I tell you he trifling, he is something else. And the thing is, instead of people seeing that this man was the catalyst for all of this, right?
Yes.
He's the common denominator. And I seen more than one video. It was like by 2 or 3. Romeca was always saying, why you lying?
Why you lying?
You always lying.
Because he's a liar.
Saying that.
Because he's a liar. The same way on that video Keys showed last night, he told the police that Romeca's phone was his. And she kept saying, that's my phone in the house. And the officer was like, well, he said it's his phone.
See, the police ain't here for us women. Not at all. Because if they were, a lot of us would still be alive. The cops are not here for us. Not at all.
Not at all.
Crazy.
Not at all. But yeah, so my guess is that he was passing because the call came in when he finally could answer the phone after being laid up with whoever all night.
Yeah, because he went with either one of them.
Exactly. When that call came in, I think that's when it was like, I'm at your son's school and he raced over there. I don't know though. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's how it feels. That's how it feels to me.
And the thing is, the only person that really should have been in that area was Romeca.
Say it again.
The only person that was to be in that area that was supposed to be there was Romeca.
Thank you.
Because I heard somebody saying, "Oh, Romeca, why was she there?"
She dropped us off to school. She dropped the, and then I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing I heard that was said was I heard someone say, "Oh, she parked over there because it's free."
That's what I was told too, y'all.
So I think yeah.
I was told that too. I ain't even gonna lie.
So every time that she went to his house, are they saying that she always parks somewhere? He would not let her park at his house because it's not free.
And I don't know about that. Where does he stay for somebody to have to pay?
I'm trying to, so because I want to know whether he parked his car. If it ain't,
Oh, boy, I tell you, honey.
I'm over it. I'm over
I
it.
am too.
But let's proceed. Let's proceed.
All right.
Okay.
So let's proceed.
Yeah, I think.
All right. So
Okay.
my client, she did have a little verbal spat with Romeca. And then Carlos grabbed Romeca and put her in a headlock. All right.
Objection.
And then Romeca broke out the headlock and she ran towards my client.
Objection.
Yes, you go ahead.
I'm objecting because the first 911 call that came in, didn't they say that it was him and Romeca that were fighting?
Yes, because
it was a man and a woman, right?
They said it was a man and a woman. It's because Carlos put Romeca in a headlock.
But I thought the headlock was near the end when she was actually.
We still working on that.
Okay.
We still working on it, but
okay. So
she broke out the headlock.
She broke out of it.
She broke out of the headlock. She ran up to my client, right? She ran up. She got this close to here go my client.
Okay.
Here go Romeca.
Okay.
Romeca grabs my client, my client, and pulls her hair. Okay, so I want to do it. Hold on.
So there was a hair pull.
So I'm down like I'm Holly.
Okay.
So my head is down.
Okay.
And so if she got my hair and my hair is down, she's right here, right?
Okay.
So Holly takes out her gun from out of her bra.
Or out of her behind.
Huh?
She went in the behind. Okay, go ahead. Go.
She takes out her gun.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, she took out her gun and she did like this. She pulled the gun back and shot. Instead of taking the gun, well, it would be more feasible if you had it right out. Then it would have been a contact shot, right?
Okay, so she pulled back, right?
She pulled the gun back out like this while her head is down.
Okay.
And she blindly shot, and I'm surprised she didn't shoot Carlos too.
So or the baby. Got the gun out, the baby, but go ahead.
But out like this, with her head down, and she shooting. Make fucking sense.
Okay, so I guess on the autopsy then, they're saying that there was gun residue on Romeca. Was there any residue from the gun on Romeca's body?
No.
It was not. Was any what is it called? Soot?
Yeah, soot.
Was it any of that on her?
No.
Yeah, so obviously they weren't that close, right?
They weren't that close.
They weren't that close for her to be touching her.
Right. And if somebody close up on you with your head down and they got a gun on them, baby, listen, they're gonna put that gun on you.
On you. It's gonna be right up on
It's gonna be on you, baby. You
Right
would have
up on
shot
you.
in your heart, your lungs,
It's
your
gonna be right up
stomach,
on you.
all that. If you up on me.
Okay, so that's what we. Okay, so let's go to that. Let's go to that.
Okay.
So if my client was up on her,
Yeah.
pulling her hair and all this stuff, what was Carlita?
He was standing back diffusing things. Girl, I'm about to cry.
Okay.
He was standing back diffusing things.
It was diffusing shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's okay. So we gonna give her we can't give her that. We can't give her that, Auntie. We can't give her that.
No, we
Because
can't.
they were
Because he
close to
shot
each
her
other.
from away.
She was away from her.
She was
She
away
definitely
from
was
her.
away
She
from
was
her.
away from when she shot her.
Yeah.
And the reason why she ain't gonna beat it is because when she shot her, right, she disabled Romeca. Somebody get shot with a 9mm, they down.
Say it again. Say it again.
Okay.
So how say it again. What was she? Say where was she when you got hit the first time? It was what? She was
Disabled.
and down.
She was down.
So then that would probably explain.
Cause she ain't
Blood
ate
on
no,
the
she
shoe.
ain't ate no 9mm gun bullet and kept coming.
So that would explain why she had only had blood on her shoes and socks.
Right, because it splattered.
Okay, from her being down.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Came up on and shot her again.
I think one of the witness statements do say there was a first shot, and then she walked towards her and shot again. Did they say that? So I think if you got closer to me, and you shot again, you're more than likely gonna get some blood on you.
Exactly.
Shoes and socks.
My client actually tried to shoot her 3 times, but one of them missed.
Oh, baby, yeah. I'm gonna tell you this: by the state of Illinois laws, right? We don't go by the laws. Not just Illinois; it's a lot of states. Florida. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna claim self-defense, once you subdue your subject or you neutralize, I'm gonna say neutralize for the people that don't know what,
Yeah, neutralize the threat.
Your threat.
Yeah.
You can't keep shooting. There's self-defense goes out the window.
Because Romeca kept coming.
How? If you hit her with a 9. So I guess but she was unarmed too. So when you hit her,
Romeca ate that 9mm bullet and kept coming.
It kept coming. And then when you hit her the first time.
Now see, we don't know based on, from I did read autopsy, they don't know which came first.
It doesn't matter. Both of them.
It don't matter because I'm gonna tell you something. That thigh shot broke her femur,
which was fatal. So if that was the first one, she definitely went down. Right. If the other one was the first one, like this,
and it broke her jaw. It broke her jaw and traveled all the way to the back.
She definitely went down. Okay. So regardless,
she wasn't a threat anymore
after the first wherever it went the first time, she was no longer a threat. So
not at all.
Time after the pause by the shot spotters, because the shot spotters got the pause in between.
Exactly.
You intended. There is the intent. There is no.
She intent to kill, and she knew my client knew from her actions that she was gonna kill her.
Your client been wanting to do that. That's why your client started out with her little fake paper trail. Because what no one has really talked about.
Riri say, stop objecting.
Maybe we gotta get her to look. We need to step in for a minute. Because I'm going, I honestly.
But ma'am, do you know your client was stalking my client?
Could you show me the receipts for that?
Well, my client's grandmother said that Romeca called her phone,
That's hearsay.
grandmother's phone.
Hearsay.
Right. But that's what, my client told me. And also, Romeca was calling my client.
Privately. She said it was private call.
Right.
So how do we know it was my client?
Right. I was telling my client that I was like, client, we got to have, some better evidence than that, to prove she was stalking.
Because what we have to point out that your
Uh-huh.
client did, your client started her paper trail always around the time that my client and the baby daddy was spending time together. She would report them. Okay. Around the holidays, seemed like her biggest thing was the holidays. That he spent with my client instead of yours, but we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there, even though yours was pregnant, but we ain't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go there. But we are gonna say when she went to court in June, when both of them were on Zoom in June for court,
Okay.
the judge, your client told the judge, should I bring evidence to the next thing? So your client was trying to get a TPO or a restraining order on my client with no evidence presented in the beginning. It was just all hearsay.
She said she was going to kill my client and baby Carson.
Oh, she said that.
Uh-huh.
Did she present the evidence to the court? Because guess what? If she would have, they would have gave her that restraining order long before Romeca didn't show up to court to get
Right.
a default.
And I know that's right, but they didn't. Do we have the phone dump evidence that Roro called Granny? No, there's no evidence.
Did y'all look at Granny?
Huh?
Did y'all look at Granny? On that video when they had all their weapons on the table at Granny's house.
That's where it was at Granny's house.
It was an event or something. They were all playing cards with.
Hey, Melish, that's my baby right there.
Hey, Melish, how you doing? Who said that?
Hey, Miss Dee.
Miss Dee.
Who said what, Miss Dee? Did she call Grandma?
Yeah, because that's what I want to know. I want to hear the conversation where she said that to Grandma. I don't want to hear Grandma say it.
Right. Well, Grandma is gonna come and testify.
If Grandma get on that thing and put her hand up and say, "I swear to tell the truth, the whole
truth." Y'all got me on the floor.
They gonna take Grandma's hand.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, everybody in the court better duck. Because, baby, when the lightning bolt comes down and strikes them.
So you believe that Grandma don't lie?
You damn right. I do.
Yeah, that what was said that
That's too far.
Holly say she was going. Romeca say she was going to kill Holly and baby Carson. Now I don't know how true it is, but that what was said.
Okay, so let's go here then. If they gonna say that, I'm gonna tell you, us average women, because we ain't no killers. Don't push
us, baby. Cause I don't done some drive-bys. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, but listen, us average women, if a person sends a threat, if they've been threatening you and they've been doing all this extra, right? And a person sends a threat to your grandmother and say, "I'm going to unalive you and your child."
And she said she was gonna kill the grandma too, girl.
Y'all got all them weapons on the table. Y'all ain't nobody gonna go see that person. Tell me that. Nobody is gonna go see that person. They gonna wait till after you get a TPO granted by default to go see that person.
Well, my client, she was granted the TPO
by default.
By what? Excuse me?
Default.
Oh.
Because my client said, the hell with her, I ain't got time to be playing these games in no courts.
I love Romeca. She was a force to be reckoned with.
I got shit to do. I ain't got time for that. It's homecoming weekend. I'm out of here.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so
Go
my
ahead.
client, the reason why she shot Romeca because she was afraid for her life.
No, the phone conversation she had on that phone that we heard. Didn't we hear that phone conversation where Robo was calling her a bum? Didn't we
Somebody
hear
said
that?
you to see grandma phone. Ultimately said
I
that.
want to see it too, Melissa.
Yeah,
But did we hear
Holly was
phone?
afraid for her life because Romeca had beat up 14 people, include her cousin.
I could say, in defense of all that, I was a fighter, Auntie. I was a fighter.
You told me.
But, but Auntie, and that's growing up in Florida. It is what it is, right?
Right.
But I'm gonna say I didn't get there till someone put me there, right?
Right.
You gotta
But
do
my
something to put
client was afraid because
your client.
Romeca
Your
had
client
beat
was not
up
afraid.
14 people.
Your client was not afraid. I'm gonna tell you why your client was not afraid.
Why wasn't she
Because your
afraid?
client had my client mail. How she got it? Your client was not afraid for that phone conversation where she said, "Well, I guess he got two baby mamas then."
Yeah, I was
Your
telling her
client,
that wasn't good for us for that,
thank
that
your
for that to
client
come
was
out.
not afraid the way she was giggling when she said he'll never admit that you having his baby. You
Right.
know, your client, ma'am, was not afraid when she was on the video saying what she never would do.
And I told her, I said, that's not gonna help you.
It ain't. But
That's
I'm trying to figure out
not
how my clients 14 kick asses if she did that allegedly.
yeah, she
How, th- how
and her cousin.
what does that have to do with September 8th?
Because that shows you that your client was violent.
My client being violent. Listen,
Yes.
my client being violent ain't got nothing to do with September 8th, baby.
Why
If
not?
she
If my
was,
client was afraid that she for her life. Because Romeca said she was gonna kill her and baby Carson and her grandmother.
and the grandmother. And the
Yes. So she was afraid, even though your client got
Mhm.
out talking to their baby daddy,
Thank you. But
and your client did not have a weapon. And
and
even though your client and my client are the same size,
okay, and
my
your client
client
stood
still
out there arguing. Your client stood out there arguing with my client for 9 minutes. But she was afraid. Not one, not when my client pulled up that car and started fighting with her baby daddy. You didn't call 911. You
no,
chose
she
to
didn't
sit
call
out
911. I asked her why she did. And she said because in the state of Illinois, you don't have to call 911 if you have a restraining order.
But if you're afraid, you should, shouldn't you? Wouldn't a
You
scared person
you
would.
have to kill the threat first. Okay.
Then the baby daddy will call 911 while the
Right.
person is on the
That's
ground
right.
bleeding.
That's
Okay,
correct.
okay. But you don't call when all these other people around you are calling. You stand out there and you argue, but you're
Right.
afraid. You're afraid. Mm.
And
And
so
then you didn't have your weapon, your CCL. You didn't have your weapon in the holster, nothing. You just had.
I think my client said it was in her bra. I'm not for sure where the gun was
That's
at.
not a holster. That's
No,
not
she didn't
legal.
have a holster. My client did not have a holster, ma'am.
So your client had where
Oh, look. What
was
do your people say? Give
Give
it,
it to
Jello.
us. Thank you, baby, because we're gonna get to the bottom of this. So where was your client's firearm?
Well, I asked my client because she didn't have a holster, and I said, "Client, are you sure you didn't go back to the car and get that gun?"
Well, by one of the statements from the witness, yeah, your client walked around the back of the car, opened the passenger door, retrieved the weapon, walked back around the car, and shot from her trunk over, right? That I don't know. That was a statement, and then she walked back around her car and put it back in the car.
Right.
Now, my
She
question is,
actually put it on top of the baby in the car seat.
But if she was checking on the baby, how you walk past your baby 2 or 3 times?
Do
How
you
do you
not think that the baby being there?
was the baby there? Did we see? No, I'm joking. We know the baby was there. But
Did
the
you see the
argument is,
baby? I
I
didn't
ain't
see
see
the,
the baby.
where was the baby when the ambulance was there? Did she take the baby out of it?
No. And I guess my question as a mother, right? As a mother, and as the father being on the scene,
Uh-huh.
no one thought to get the baby in 9 minutes. No one thought to check on the child.
He
I
was
am not wrong.
he was asleep. He was asleep.
In the car. You don't know if he cried, choking.
Well, my thing is that I feel like my client had a right to kill her because her 6-month-old baby was in the car.
That she could have been in the car with and had more reasonable doubt, or at least more of an excuse to claim self-defense if something happened.
So you don't think that that's a reason if your 6-month-old baby was in the car and
The baby is safe.
And an unarmed woman who don't beat up 14 people.
No. Your baby is safe.
Car arguing.
Your baby is safe. Your baby in the safest place. So if you're afraid, you should have gotten in the safe place, shouldn't you? In the car.
I said, Holly, you shouldn't have done that. But now we're here.
But now we're here.
We're here. We're here.
And I'm gonna say, at the end of the day, your client going to jail, man. Your client is going. She going to prison. I mean, because she in jail.
So you think she gonna be found guilty?
She definitely gonna be found
after
guilty.
Her baby was there, and her baby was in the car. She has a TPO, and Romeca has beat up 14 people, including one of them her cousin. And then Carlos has released videos of Romeca being aggressive.
I want the whole video. I want the whole.
So you don't think that the juror's gonna say, "Oh yeah, she did the right thing"?
No, because she was unarmed. She was. I don't care how aggressive they try to make her that day. She was unarmed, and she used excessive force. It does not matter. Okay.
Right.
720. You know how they say that the Illinois statute, where the defense has to prove the defense. I mean, the
prosecution. I'm finna go pull it up. Keep talking, Auntie Babe. I'm finna go.
The prosecution has to prove that there was no reasonable doubt there. We get that, right? But the defense, while people saying, well, the defense has to do nothing. Well, because the defense is saying this is self-defense, the defense definitely has to say that beyond the scope, she had every right, rhyme, and reason. There was no other way to take her down other than using excessive force, which we know is not true, because if it would have been one shot, she'd have got away with self-defense. But because there's more than one, see, God know what he be doing. They're gonna stop playing. There was more than one because God knew what the plan was and what you was up to. Okay. And ain't no way he gonna let this play out the way they thought. So all this smear campaigning that Carlos is trying to do to make Romeca look so bad, which to me, as a woman, she don't look bad to me on those videos. She look like a woman who's hurt, who's arguing, who's fussing with her baby daddy, because no one knows what happened prior to those videos. Okay. Even a one they said that, oh, there was one where she pulled up in the car, and as soon as she pulled up, she was cussing. Well, what happened prior to that? Did he call her and say something? Did he not fulfill something he was supposed to do with the child? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I listened to the man say out of his own mouth that he used his child as a pawn. What real niggas do that at? What does a real man do that at? Use their child as a pawn. They used to say women do that, right? So that's almost like a woman tendency. So you using your child as a pawn to get her to talk to you, because she wouldn't talk to you. So you wouldn't do anything for your son because she wouldn't talk to you. So she went a different route. She went and had your sister watch the child to keep from still talking to you. And you got upset because your sister was watching the child for you. That lets you know he plays games. I don't know these people personally. We all can just go by what we're hearing and seeing here played out. But if I'm an innocent person and in this situation, and I get it if he's trying to keep his other baby mama out because the other one is gone. You know what I'm saying? She's went to heaven, and he's trying to save the other one. But if I'm a sensible person and I'm not gonna be on this bull, I'm not gonna do a smear campaign. I'm not gonna start smearing her or trying to. And that's what I need to know that too. At what moment, if this was not something that they meant to do, at what moment did his mind say, let me clip all these videos and send them to people to make her look bad? But then I want to post on social media saying I miss our family, get whatever's, and I love her. I am so confused. I ain't confused. I'm gonna say it's appalling, and it's downright disrespectful. Definitely a narcissist. Definitely don't care about nobody but himself. Because honestly, what he's doing is not going to help his other baby mama that's currently incarcerated. It's just not going to help him. Hey, baby, how you doing? You good? What's up? You need me? I'm on live. What you need? Huh? What is it? What, in my thing? In my bathroom? Do I have one? I don't think so. I don't know. You go look. I'm sorry, y'all. My son needed me. My my babies are my life. He home from college. He about to go back to school. He's taking his masters. I'm so proud of him. So Jello, he was way too many videos of her in the moment of reacting. Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Even the looking at those videos, right, Riri? I'm going, what was he up to? It was too many reaction videos to not show what the reaction was for. So it makes me feel like, what are you trying to set up or what are you trying to do? Like, what picture are you trying to paint? Because at this point, you plan. And I don't even understand why anyone would take his videos serious or even his words serious with what's going on. Because to me, even showing those videos, the only person he's trying to protect is himself. And that's only because he knows how he beat that girl. There is no explanation to how he beat her, how her eye was swollen up. I don't care what nobody's saying. Oh, she stabbed him. Yeah, she stabbed him. Get off. She said that herself, and she was supposed to. But even in the moment, to beat someone like that, I mean, are they showing the videos the way he tore her apartment up? Because he did that. What was the excuse for that? This man was a damn. And I hate to judge you, Carlos. I do because I don't know you, and I don't want to be no type of way. But he was a fucking tyrant, running through just doing whatever because he was not getting his way. And from my understanding of what I see, it seemed like a man who couldn't let go. And they're trying to make it like she couldn't, but if he didn't have her new address, her new phone number, none of that, obviously she was letting go. He was not. If she's dropping her child off to be with him and Holly, obviously she was letting go. I'm just trying to figure out in what moment did it become I'm jealous of her if I'm letting my child go with her. And somebody have to explain that to me. I'm finna be 47 on Tuesday. Okay? 47. Someone has to explain that to me because there's no way if I am jealous or I'm feeling a certain type of way about this female or I'm throwing threats, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna let my child go with them. I'm gonna let my child spend time with them and his little. I'm not doing. No woman is doing that. Exactly, Riri. None of this makes sense. I don't even understand how people can support whoever y'all gonna support. Everybody has the right to support whoever they want to support. But there's a such thing as common sense when it comes to the things he's doing and saying. And people are allowed to believe whatever they want to believe happened in this situation, right? But y'all cannot go, I believe that she was this jealous, scorned woman who was in bed with him when this other one was calling. Hello. If I can get him to come and act a fool at any given moment, because 2 weeks prior he was at my job acting a fool, right? If I could get him to do that, what do I have to be jealous or whatever reactive for? No, I'm gonna react to what y'all do to me. I'm gonna react to how you. My tone probably gonna be a little more elevated than hers because she's trying to play this. Oh, like I don't give a. It's nothing, role. But if it was nothing, then why argue with her when she pulled up? If it was nothing, and you got the man is yours, and it was nothing. You understand what I'm saying? When she pulled up, why are you out the car arguing with me? Because it ain't enough for me to argue about. Man, handle your baby mama. Handle your baby mama and holler at me later. Because I'm that girl. You understand what I'm saying? I would have been like, I'm that girl. Handle your baby mama and holler at me later. You feel what I'm saying? I'd have got in my car and pulled off because that's what he was taking to the car for her to go home, right? Supposedly. I don't think he took her to her car. I could be 1,000% wrong, but for where he parked his truck and where her car was parked, I just don't believe it. No one's gonna double park 2 cars up from a person's car that they're letting them and the baby out the car to get in their car. No one's doing that. Carlos, y'all got to come up with a better story. I ain't even trying to be like this. Now, it is what it is. But common sense says to me, that's a lie. Common sense says to me, that's a lie. Y'all got to come up with something better than that. You got to come up with something better than that. The only way you was 2 cars ahead of hers was if you slammed on brakes and saw her car and got out, like, what you doing here type thing, because y'all was on the phone arguing where you didn't go home all night. But let's also go to, y'all, I can't. It's too much. It's too much. And I ain't even trying to be like that. It does not make sense to me. None of this makes sense to the stories. And then where she fell, where her body was positioned, right? Or whatever after the fact. It's like that whole thing. But she was where Auntie Teresa was telling me that she was hearing people were saying that she was by the car and blah blah blah. Well, if he's got me calm, hey Ashley, if he's got me calm and put me in the car. If he's got me calm and put me in the car, and he's supposedly going to get in his car, why are you still out of the car? Why you ain't got in your car? If him and her are fighting, and he's fighting to put her in her car, slamming her car door on her, when she on the other side of the car, and he get her calm, like he said, I'm going by his words, and got her in the car, why are you out your car? If you ain't got nothing to do with this, why you out your car? Why are you arguing with someone if you the chick, you that girl, and he's handling it? Why are you arguing? Somebody got to explain that to me. It does not make sense. You have no rhyme or reason to be common sense. Like they say, common sense ain't common, and these stories ain't even coming together. And what people can't do is exclude the witnesses, regardless of how their stories come together, because everybody's gonna account for things differently. If I tell you a story and you go take that story and tell somebody else, it's gonna be told a different way. It's gonna be the same story. It's just gonna be a little off. Know why? Because your comprehension for the story is gonna be a little different than how I gave the story to you. So if 10 people are in a park and y'all playing a basketball game, we just gonna say basketball game, and this person dunked on somebody, everybody out there like, that's what I'm talking about. Out of 10 people out of that park, they gonna give the way that dude dunked a different way. Their knowledge of how that dunk happened is gonna be a little bit different. Oh, he twisted around the back and he, you know what I'm saying? Or this one, oh man, you should have seen the way they lobbed it up. Witnesses' stories are gonna always be a little off, but they always gonna come back to a common ground. It's gonna always come back to a common ground. You understand what I'm saying? Not one of those stories did we hear it got physical between the two women. Not once. Not one story I read. Not one story I read said it got physical between the two women. You understand what I'm saying? But every story I heard was him and her. So if it was him and her, then Holly, what was you out to call arguing for? I don't give a damn if she's saying something to you. On the phone, you laughed. Why you ain't laughing getting your car? Like everything is a bunch of bull. It's just a bunch of bull. It's bull. Oh my jeez. Her ass was supposed to have went home and didn't. Instead, she waited to see. That's what we just talked about, Ashley. I said she was in that car to see if Romeca and Carlos was together because he didn't come home that night. And that's just what I believe. Any woman in her right mind, unless she is twisted, and I don't want to call her twisted, but unless she is twisted, there's no way she stayed the night at her man's house and then shower her ass all night. Baby, I don't care what nobody say.
Ashley Boy Mom says Romeca probably was just trying to see why his butt was up there by that baby school. That's what you said, remember?
That's what I said earlier.
Which had nothing to do with Holly. Holly inserted herself is what I said.
She took him off the paperwork. She took him off the paperwork so he couldn't pick the baby up from school. If I have done this because you've been trying to show up, prior jumping on me, trying to show up to pick him up, and I took you out the paperwork, and I see you when I'm turning, I'm gonna stop and say, what the hell are you doing here?
All right. So for those of you just coming in, thank y'all for coming in. If y'all are not subscribed, not my red lipstick, okay. If y'all are not subscribed, please subscribe. So we're talking about a self-defense under Illinois law, People versus Quadasia Johnson. I am the representing Quadasia just for this live. Yeah, I'm not on the side, okay? Then we have T. She is for the people, which is Romeca Meeks. All right. Now, let's get into it and see what's going to work for her.
Okay.
All right. Okay. When can you use deadly force? Illinois law defines only 2 reasons, okay? Mm-hmm. So my client could use deadly force to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm to herself or another, which is her baby or her baby's daddy. Mm-hmm. Stop a forcible felon like armed robbery, rape, or anything like that. Okay. Now, my client believed that Romeca was going to kill her and baby, Carson.
Okay. Unarmed.
And when Romeca swung on my client, could that be considered a forcible felony or?
No. A punch to the face is a misdemeanor. That's not a forcible felony. If that happened, which we know it didn't. But that's not a felony. Sorry.
Okay, so she don't meet that criteria.
No, she does not.
Okay, we have some more. Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fluffing because it's supposed to be fluffing. My husband taking me somewhere after this.
So what must a jury decide? So we do know if they go to trial, right? Mm-hmm. The jury is going to decide. Now, as a prosecution, they have their case.
Yes.
And they're going to bring their witnesses. they're going to bring their evidence. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now the defense. What is the defense part in this? Her lawyer.
The
Is
defense part is to prove that it was self-defense.
that's right.
She
They want to
had
create. Defense wants to create reasonable doubt.
Of course.
That's why I'm here to
Okay.
create reasonable doubt for my client.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just sit there and let the defense have to reason, prove beyond reasonable doubt that my client did this. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I just sat back and let them talk, who's going to persuade the jury that she didn't do it?
That's why the defense has to poke holes. But we all know a defense lawyer, we just going to be real, that's their job. A defense lawyer is going to lie for their client. It's their job.
And they're going to poke holes.
They got to poke holes. But go ahead. Mm-hmm.
So first degree murder is knowingly killing someone without justification. So my client was charged with first degree murder because the state feels that she killed without justification. So you're saying that even though she swung at my client had a TPO, the baby was there, that's not justifiable?
No, it's not justifiable because she was unarmed. And if it was, I'm gonna tell you something. When they charged her the first time with first degree murder, and then they put it in front of the jury to get the indictment, they would not have added 5 more counts. Those 5 more counts were added because they saw the evidence of what happened at that moment.
Come on. Hey, you played yourself.
Hey,
that's right.
You played yourself.
Yeah.
They have to see evidence. And
they got it.
Someone, they have to see the evidence. At first, when she went, it was 1 first degree murder charge. For the jury to indict her and add 5 more counts, they saw some things that made them feel, and I'm gonna say this too, and we're gonna go back to this, but I have to say this because people are losing me with this.
Okay.
They're trying to say they saw Romeca U-turn on camera. Mm-hmm. They saw Carlos supposedly dropping her and the baby off on camera. They saw all this stuff on camera, but they didn't catch the shooting on camera.
And that is the elephant in the room. How did the camera not capture the shooting?
That's the only part they didn't get.
They got it. Trust me. They got it. The state for them to add another 5 counts on top of
it. They got something that's
something. They have a smoking gun is what they call it.
And they waiting on the defense attorney so they can tear a new hole in their behind. You hear me? Because guess what they looking at? I'm gonna tell you when they go into you have both studied bits of law because
yes, we have
out of school. What they're looking at is if we can't get her on this part because my client did stop, right? Willingly stop, then guess what? We're gonna get on one of them other counts. She's going. Okay?
So
she's going, but go ahead.
So this is Illinois law. So second degree murder, because I hear, and even I was thinking, okay, they charged her with first degree. If the jurors can't find first degree, then she's off. No, because the Illinois second degree murder is part of their first degree murder. It's just a negation down, right? It's like under that. So first degree murder is the umbrella. Then you have second degree murder. Just because the defense didn't charge her with second degree murder, don't mean that she can't get second degree murder. Okay, so second degree murder in Illinois is that knowingly killing someone with unreasonable belief of sudden and intense provocation. Okay, that's second degree murder, which is included under first degree murder. So if she don't get found for first degree murder, she will get second degree murder.
The jury can second. Yes.
Yeah, and that's under law 720 ILCS 5/9-1 and 7-2. Now y'all go familiarize yourself with the law and stop letting people tell y'all wrong stuff.
Yeah. You gotta go read it yourself.
Exactly. Hold on, I got more, baby.
Go ahead. I'm grabbing something, Auntie. I'm coming right back, okay?
Okay, baby.
I'm grabbing something.
All right. How a jury chooses second-degree murder instead of first-degree murder. Fine. Now, the people have to prove by all elements of first-degree murder, right? So the prosecution will have to prove all the elements of first-degree murder. It's going to be up to up to the jury if they say they don't want to, find her with first degree murder. If they feel like first degree murder isn't the right charge, then they can decide mitigating factors such as unreasonable belief in self-defense or sudden and intense passion. Now, for that to be, for the jury to actually charge her with that or find her guilty of this, they're going to have to say, well, she was unreasonably afraid, right? We may not have been afraid in that situation, but she was, and we believe she was afraid. Or she was in a sudden intense passion, which people call passion killing, right? So it can be downgraded, well, mitigated down to that. So that's how this happens. So don't let anyone tell you that second degree murder has to be a charge on paper or anything like that.
Yeah.
It goes under that umbrella of first degree murder.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I got one more thing, I think. Hold on. Child.
Too much. Yeah.
Yes, honey. Hold on. Image file. What did I have? Jury. Let's see if this. Okay. Can a jury find me guilty of second degree murder if I'm charged with first degree murder? Y'all see this? What it say?
Yes.
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 Now, y'all, when y'all be up there, hold on. Hey, I'm royalty. Why do our people push for our black men to get locked up? It's really sad. I don't know anything about that. You were pushing for who? We talking about Holly and Romeca.
Who pushed for who to go to jail, get locked up?
I guess I don't know. She's probably on the wrong side of town. All right. Okay. So
I'm confused.
Here's how it works. The jury first decides if it's first degree murder.
Okay.
It says yes. Then it's their mitigation, meaning they feel like she really believed she was in a threatening situation, and or she was in passionate provocation, meaning she just went in a heat of passion, and she's so angry and she's so scared that she makes the wrong decision and shoots somebody 2 times. All right.
Okay.
If mitigation is proven, the verdict is second degree murder.
Okay.
Second degree murder is a lesser charge, meaning now she can get less time. If they do say second degree murder, she will get less time.
20 years or more, 20 years or so per count. Per count.
Comment collective.
Hey, comment collective per count. But go ahead.
Right. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but I do know she is guilty as all outdoors. Okay.
Very much. And at the end of the day, we gotta keep it real. Like we gotta keep it real. It's not about wanting something for someone or trying to, it is what it is, but we got to keep it real. This was not a self-defense. I believe in self-defense.
I do too.
I believe in standing your ground because, hey, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But this was not that.
Right.
This was not that. This was not that.
And I believe that if she would have stayed in the car, right? If she would have went to her car, then Romeca come over there, bamming on the windows, trying to open the door and all that, and she shot from inside her car. She would have a better,
had every right to do what she felt she needed to.
Ronita, thank you so much.
Thank
Ronita, you, and welcome to our live. Thank you for that.
Yeah, she would have had every right, but in this case, and that's another thing too. This case, like being compared to certain cases, it's just not gonna fly.
I'm telling you, it's not the fucking same.
It is not the
same. It's not like, why would you compare this with some bullshit on social media?
You can't.
It's not like
And then every case is individually put anyway. It has its own storyline to every single case that happens. And the problem with this one is a jealous female who saw the other baby mama as a threat.
Right. And she knew that Carlos wasn't gonna let her go.
Because the baby daddy couldn't let go. And she needed to get rid of the other person. That's all I see here. And God forbid we have an opinion. You understand what I'm
saying? Right. And that's crazy.
You have an opinion.
People should be able to express themselves without, receiving any backlash about it. Because I mean, I'm sure there are some people who really believe that Holly is innocent, right?
And I'm sure there are because of what they're.
I mean, I don't know how, but they do it, and we have to respect that. Just like we respect people that feel like Holly is a cold-blooded murderer. Okay.
She is, but okay.
Cold-blooded murderer.
Cold-blooded.
My thing is this, right? Do you feel? I'm kind of like, I don't feel a way like this, but I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
Do you feel that Carlos needs to be charged?
I'm gonna say this because we don't know the underlying, right? If we going by law or feelings, if we're gonna go by feelings, I'm gonna say I think that he was an accessory to the point of choking her. You understand what I'm saying? If we're gonna go by the lead up and the laws, I'm gonna say no.
Right, because I don't think he set Romeca up to get killed. Like, because some people are saying that they think he set her up. I mean, I don't think so unless I see something different.
I believe he was a scorned ex. I'm gonna say that. I don't believe there is a setup. You understand what I'm saying? I believe that there was a moment of maybe him feeling this type of way if she gonna be with somebody else. I don't want her with nobody else, whatever. But on this particular day of it happening. Now, if he had some other motive somewhere else, but on this particular day of it happened, no. I don't believe that he set it in action because he was out all night. He was
and there's no law against being a shitty boyfriend, a shitty baby daddy. There's no law against that.
And being shitty afterwards, because right now he's being shitty.
Yeah, he's being shitty, right? He's trying to ruin her image by putting out tapes that are videos that he hadn't put out before. Why put it out now? Is he on a smear campaign?
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It looks like a smear campaign.
Right.
Definitely a smear campaign. And I don't see anybody smearing Holly.
No.
I see people saying she's guilty. I don't see anyone going, did y'all see this? Because we see some things.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone is on that because that has nothing to, the things that she's done has nothing to do with that day.
It don't have anything to do with September the 8th. No matter how many tricks she turned, no matter how many what they call them, triple sex stuff, or OnlyFans. Like, no, that does not
have to do with
what happened that day. The decision she made to take somebody's life.
Exactly. Those are separate things. Even with her arguing with him, Romeca arguing with him has nothing to do with September 8th. Nothing. And I just keep hearing, oh, she threatened, she did it. Where?
Right.
Y'all don't see so much more. Okay. If they did argue prior to that day, so the what?
Like, who does it? Like, that's crazy. But I like the fact that you brought up, because I was listening, I wasn't on camera. You brought up the fact that, because I remember in school we played this game, right? We would whisper, we were all in a circle, and we would whisper something to somebody.
Yes.
So it goes all around the circle, and when it came back, it was a totally different story.
Exactly.
So like you said, even though the witnesses have different accounts,
Mm-hmm.
they still say
To the
that
same.
Holly shot
Exactly. It's still, it
Romeca.
comes back to the same thing. Their accounts and what they saw is just gonna be a little different. But it's all coming back to the same thing. Sorry.
There are CCs out here about to ignite inside a group of followers to go ahead and just resort to your Second Amendment every chance you get. Look, I'm not about to be in jail when me
At
either.
all, Riri. At all. Ashley
They
said,
actually said Romeca and Lowe's beef and issues weren't Holly's business. I agree. He was the
exactly.
father of Romeca's son, just as Holly's. I agree.
I agree. I agree. Because that day, regardless of how they put it, public place, oh, she pulled up on them, this, that, the third. That day in that very moment, common
Right,
sense would have told Holly, get my child and get in my car.
right. And leave. Let them fuss.
Yeah, leave
Let them
his
fuss.
ass and his retarded ass, because that's how I would have felt.
Right.
I ain't saying that about Ro, because I believe she was the sweetest person. Like, I believe she's a sweetheart. I believe she had another side like me. I'm a sweetheart. I'm
You
one of
are.
the people you can ever meet. I will give you the clothes off my back. You get what I'm saying? Because that's me. But when I get triggered,
Right.
baby,
It's a different story. It's a different story for
I
all of us.
pray all the
Yeah.
time. You understand me?
I do. I do. Girl, listen. She didn't have to kill that woman.
She didn't have to. She did way
She
too much.
wanted her. She wanted to kill her.
She wanted it because she couldn't stop him from trying to see her. From trying to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a second female is? A jealous female.
What?
Regardless of how much she like, it's cool.
And they call aren't them the ones called a side chick?
The side chick is the worst chick. Know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because she play that role of it's cool, do whatever. But the whole time she be trying to get that first spot.
Yeah,
She
she
trying
really
to limit
wanted
that
that man.
first place. And that first place don't even want nothing to do with you.
Not a thing. Cause he said, he's single. And the way he played in Holly Face on that phone call, baby, I would have tried to find out what hotel they was in.
That boy, listen, that's why I don't understand when some people say Holly's man. I don't get that when he
No,
keeps
he
saying
said
he was
he's not
single.
her man.
I don't get that. She was with her man. No, she wasn't, because she was in the same clothes from the day before. So you laying next to your nigga, dirty and stank from the day
Right.
before. You not showering. No, he wasn't
No.
home all night. He said that clearly. But I'm
Right.
just trying to
How
figure
you don't know where your man at?
your man. You don't know where your man at, girl. Girl, look, girl.
And you know what's the saddest thing of it all? And I see this in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Let's say, like this, the one woman is dead, the next one is in prison. And guess what he gonna be?
Where he already at?
Right.
Where he already? She been gone since what? December 4th?
Uh-huh.
No, she was gone before then. When it end of
I
September?
think November, was it?
I mean, the end of November.
Do y'all know what day she went in? Let us know. Drop it in the comments.
Well, we know for sure she been gone since December 4th.
I think she did get locked up in December.
Somewhere in there, right?
Uh-huh.
So you telling me in 2 months he ain't got no ass
Exactly.
at all, and he's single?
Exactly. No, he out there still sexing them like crazy.
Like he was doing prior
right,
to.
like he was out all that night. He's still sexing them like crazy.
Yeah, he's still doing him.
Baby, listen, he gonna still be doing him. One is gone, unfortunately. God bless the dead. Drop them pink hearts for Romeca. Let's represent for Romeca. Drop them pink hearts. She gone, baby. She never coming back. No. And then Holly, she in jail, and the judge won't even let her come home till trial.
I am not surprised.
She can't even come home. She missed the baby.
Why was people thinking she gonna get out on February 3rd? You know that's my birthday. I'll be 47.
Oh yes, and don't even look it, baby. You look like you 21.
Thank you, Auntie.
And the thing is that they won't even let her out.
Third. She ain't coming home.
No, why they won't let the girl out, honey?
Because they know what she did. They know she
Get out.
first degree. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you were put in the position where you had to defend yourself, self-defense, and you had to take this person out, you just had to do it. You just had to do it. What would your reaction be after?
I would be so depressed. I would be like this. Oh my God, I would probably been shaking. And I probably would have been like, my mind would have been in like they like in a, like what you call it when your mind be like up in the air, like
in a daze.
Yeah, in a daze. Like I would, and I wouldn't even be able to sleep, knowing I don't took somebody's life, even though I had to. Even some cops that take people lives,
they need counseling.
Therapy. Yeah.
No, we have police friends that they gotta get counseling.
And she was not even doing that. She was like this on the phone, even though that girl was like
blood right there,
everywhere. She was on the phone and she was telling the witnesses, I got a CDL license and all that stuff. Then she went and got her YouTube page up there responding to stuff, and I would be so like unsettled, so bothered if I ever was responsible for taking somebody's life, even if I had.
You gotta look at it, because they said she was a witness in a case where somebody else's life was taken, right? Where it was another family member.
Well, I haven't heard that one.
They said that it was a cousin or somebody that took some. Nah, this is allegedly.
Hey, Barbara Edwards, welcome to our live.
Wrong, but I did hear this on, was it Nina Page? Nina Johnson, Nina Page?
Okay, we're gonna. They said let me know. I didn't know the heifer was.
They said it's a cousin or somebody, a brother, cousin. I think they said it's a male. He's in prison for taking a life or something, and she was a witness or something when it came to that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand exactly.
But they also said it was another situation where a gun was in the car with another ex-boyfriend. Right. I don't know.
I heard too that Holly actually had one of her guns taken before. Now that's what a rumor I heard. I don't know if she ain't seen the paperwork, but wherever she lives, she have had an incident with a gun.
And tell me that too. Why are you an hour and a half, 2 hours away from your home hollering about your your restraining order? She didn't come to you. You went there.
Right. She's not even from the area.
That's what I'm so confused.
I bet she was saying, whenever I see that hoe, I'm gonna take her out. Trust me, she was saying that all along. And I'm telling you, yeah, that bitch try me, baby. She gonna be out of him. She gonna be gone.
Look, my thing is this: where your holster at?
She didn't have on a holster. I told you it was in her bra. The 9mm gun was in her bra.
Did you see how tight them clothes were?
I know. I said, "You sure, honey?"
God forgive me.
I said, "You sure, honey?" She said, "Yes, ma'am." She said it was in her bra. I don't know. I've had a Ruger, a 9.
Me too.
I wouldn't dare put it in my bra first.
Ever.
But I don't know how she put it in her bra. The gun.
Maybe she got a gator puss. She got a gator puss.
She might have put it in a puss. All right, I have no idea.
But y'all not gonna tell me she had it.
But the camera says she went back to her car and got. And I kept trying to tell my client, "Tell the truth, honey. Tell the truth."
I have to tell the truth. She got to tell. Listen. She got to tell shit. They know the truth,
right? Just like they got the camera of her shooting Romeca. Just like they got video surveillance of her going back to her car.
Yeah.
All right? They got all that. So with the witnesses having different stories, they do have the same story, right? Mm-hmm. That Romeca was not attacking Holly.
And they look, not only do they have that same story of her, and so they was telling me that there was a case where people were saying about her standing there. You know how the witness said am I paused? You can see me?
Yeah, you paused, honey. What's the matter?
Girl, what the hell they done did to me?
Girl, You look cute though.
Oh, girl, thank you.
You were like this.
Look, no, but I'm serious. You know how I'm gonna tell you how us aggressive women, the majority of us react.
Yes.
While a person talking they crap, especially if we're a reaction person, like we ain't gonna be the one that's the aggressor. We gonna be
Right.
like this.
Eh,
Cause I'm trying to understand and figure out what the freak you talking about before I bust
how
you.
they said Romeca had her arms like this.
That's what I'm saying. So for people to say, "Oh, she was aggressive," there was no way she was standing there with her arms closed. I could see it. I could see it. I could see this, and her and him going back and forth, and the other chick going, and you standing there like, "Girl, he ain't even claiming you." Instead of
Exactly.
going with him, girl. Instead of going with him, because I'm still not understanding why was she out the car arguing for 9 minutes while her baby was in the car.
Was she provoking? Was she
She
trying to
was.
provoke?
She was because there was in which he said he got a comment in the car. Didn't he say
Right.
that?
He got her in the
Right.
car.
And then
And Holly walked over towards the car, still talking that.
and they said hit the trunk of the car, right?
Yeah, she was still
Instead of
talking
getting in
that
her
shit.
car, instead of getting in her car,
She provoked Romeca.
which I would have jumped out of my car.
Yeah, how you
were?
I say, what you
jumped out my
saying?
car and ran around the hood of my
Yes.
car at her. Like, bitch, why'd you hit my car? It
Yeah.
is what it is. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're not gonna step away from the facts that led up to whatever. Even if she did run up on her aggressively after beating on her car, after me and Carlos over here come at my driver door, and now you steady, bitch. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna jump out. Which whatever. But he said he got to calm in the car by saying, "Baby mama, I love you, baby mama. Ain't nobody gonna come between us, baby mama." Y'all don't think that hurt Holly for him
That
to
hurt Holly's feelings because it would have hurt mine.
Y'all tell me y'all don't think that hurt her feelings if he was saying to Romeca, "I love you, baby mama. Just get in the car. Ain't nobody gonna come between us." He said that, not me. I'm just going by the words that were said.
Right.
So if he said that to Romeca in front of the trigger man, you think that ain't provoke the trigger man to go get her gun out the car?
My God, you think so?
I think so. I think them feelings was hurt from him being gone.
I'm gonna get off the case, honey. I'm not gonna be able to represent Holly for that reason.
Right. This is your bar license.
This is a losing case.
You're gonna lose your bar license.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let Ari continue, and I want to put this out there. Ari is not a trial lawyer. See, they thought Ari would be able to get her off, poke some holes in there.
Yeah.
Like, when she got the little boy off for killing that man that attacked his mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
They thought that Ari told her, "Oh yeah, this self-defense. I'll get you out. I ain't gotta worry. This ain't going to trial."
I want the money, but go ahead.
Ari brags a lot about people she's gotten off. She's never had to go to trial.
Okay.
All right. But she couldn't get Holly off. She can't even get Holly
reviews
out.
Have people read our reviews? Have people read those?
I have.
You have?
Yeah, honey, yes. Yes. They say she don't even pay attention to you. Say she just get your money and she take payment plans. And if you miss a payment, she's done.
And she runs from courtroom to courtroom all day. So how does she keep up with her cases?
She run from courtroom to courtroom. Okay. She don't. One lady said she had paid so much money, say Ari was in there and like she was uninterested in whatever was going on.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's not a trial lawyer.
There's no way. Trial. There's no way in hell. If I'm on trial for that type of charge, I'm not gonna do it because I ain't trying to ever be in that position. My kids though.
Yeah.
I don't know. But let me knock on wood. I'm not gonna look for the most experienced lawyer.
Girl, I know.
Business. I want somebody with gray hairs, with his eyeball almost falling out the side. You hear me? I want a bitch been in the business for 65 years or better. You hear me?
I'm telling you.
I need a criminal attorney.
I need a criminal attorney. ASAP. I would pay my money gonna be on a criminal attorney.
That's been in the business for some umpteen years and he
Exactly.
got people off. I'm not going for the social media cute chick that I don't even know what she got going on.
Right. It ain't
reviewing. And she ain't been in the business long enough for me.
No, not for this type of trial.
Not no first degree, baby.
No, not this type of trial. She'll be better off getting with the defense. At least, you know, the defense may can give her a good plea deal. But honey,
you don't have to plead. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I would be surprised if she don't plead.
I would be definitely surprised.
So surprised if she does not take a plea because it's her smartest move.
Yeah, if she wants to be out enough to see her, be out long enough to see her children graduate.
Graduate college.
Yeah, she needs to take a plea deal.
Because
and I think they'll offer her, 10 to 15 years.
I think on a plea she probably get 20. I think she'll get out by the time her son graduate college.
Okay.
On a plea.
That's what I'm saying.
Only because it's 6 counts. Only because it's 6 counts.
You're right. Yeah, she definitely, her best bet is, and I don't feel I don't feel that attorney would actually encourage her to take this trial.
No smart attorney would.
Right.
No smart attorney would. A smart attorney would say, we got 6 counts. So we need to get at least 3 or 4 of these gone. Exactly. We're going to have to plead to get these gone. And then we're going to plead for the lesser of the 2 and ask for second degree. And you get the second degree, and then we can combine those on a consecutive. You know how they say you can do your sentence consecutively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, consecutive
or concurrent or something like that, right?
Right.
And we'll get it a combined sentence.
Yes.
20 and 20. We'll get you combined
where you serve them consecutive
20, and then we could do probation or something like that. That's about
probation after 10.
Yeah, or 15.
Or 15.
Because of the aggressiveness of the crime, and then the fact that it happened, regardless of how anybody want to look at it, it happened across the street from a school.
Yeah, it was in a school zone because no matter what
school zone,
they would still have to go 20 miles per hour.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's the school zone. Definitely.
It was children out there.
Yes.
Hello.
Like Ashley said, I need a vet in the game.
Thank you, Ashley. Listen, you want one that's on his bed near. I want somebody on the oxygen mask trying to be a judge in another year. He going for the judge seat. I want that person that's just finna get out of being a defense lawyer, and he's going for government like a judge or a federal judge.
He's about to retire next year. Come help me.
He on that last straw, and he doing my case from his bed. You understand me? I need that one. I want that one.
That is funny.
I don't want this young guy.
I don't want Ari.
I don't want no new one. I don't need nobody new.
I'm telling you, Ari, she says she get people off, and then she go to Dubai.
A strategy for getting people off. The people that she has gotten off, Auntie, has been people for little petty guns in the car.
Yes.
Oh, he's a felon with a gun in the car. Well, anybody could have had that gun. That's simple.
Exactly.
That's simple stuff. I want to.
Let me go over here on her page.
Girl, have you gotten the murderer off?
Hold on.
I want that type of attorney.
Right.
Girl, we need what's that movie? What was that movie called? Oh my gosh, what was that movie with Brad Pitt them? What was that movie? Not even that one. What was that movie where he was in prison for killing somebody, but he kept escaping at night and doing things to kind of set them off, and then they got him off, but then he went and did some other shit. They caught him at the end with Jamie Foxx. And damn, let me think of that. I'm finna get this movie, y'all. I need that type of lawyer.
Now here's
Look
Ari.
at Ari. Look at Ari.
She's a social media lawyer.
Yeah. Ari care more about her handbag and them furs. Because I know it. Because listen, that's how I dress it up and put it together. Ari care more about that than she do about getting her client out. He don't
So
get
she says, keep telling y'all I'm always working, not guilty. Possession of a weapon by a felon. Got
She
the
look like
job
she
done.
working in the back of that car. But go ahead.
Listen, like you said, it's gun charges. That's one. She got him off because they opened the glove compartment or whatever. I don't know. They like technical difficulties.
Yeah.
She said, the blessing of the Lord makes one rich and he has no sorrow. There go Ari, baby. While Holly in jail pregnant. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, here's beat the
law-abiding citizen. We're gonna come back to it. Go ahead.
Client in custody, but we'll be out tonight. Firearms, like you said, firearms. Like
I want
firearms.
You got somebody off for actually shooting their firearm. Other than the little boy situation, that was totally different.
Right.
That was totally different. Other than that, please show me something where you got someone off for discharging their firearm and actually taking someone's life.
Motion to suppress guns found.
Lesser charge.
Yep.
That's what I would like to see, because there's no way I'd have paid my money.
Girl, you are so right.
That's right, Vicky, law-abiding citizen. You see, you got it. I was saying it too. That gives you a good example. That's the type of lawyer you want.
You were so right. All her cases is getting people off for guns.
For gun charge, but it's just gun charge. It's minor gun charge. Yep. Listen, actually, when I carry my Gucci bag and my Louis and stuff like that, I don't expect you to hire me either. I need a crusty one that's gonna come in court with them damn, what's them shoes? Them old, not even New Balances. They come in there with Avils or some shit. They rich, but you know how they have them rich people that don't wear the rich shoes.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah,
I want one of them.
He could come in with some Shaqs on.
But guess what? He went in so many cases. He got a lake house over in the Hamptons, and he got another house somewhere else. Because guess what? How he came in court don't make him. You feel me?
I want that one.
I want that one.
Rich people brag differently.
Listen, sis, I want one of them ones that come in the court without look. I want one of them hush
puppies.
Come in court like this.
Yeah, do it again. How he coming to court?
I don't even want one that's coming in court with a flashy bag. I want him coming in court like this. You guys are my clients.
Let me see the papers.
Hold on, Judge.
Girl, you kidding me?
Because we go back to Michael and Michael versus. I want one of them. I want one of them coming in court and he got papers flying out.
Exactly. How he been studying my case.
Because he mean business.
They do. When you see them coming out with them papers and them folders.
He mean business. And his papers ain't all the way in the folder. Because guess what? He ready to slam it on the judge's desk.
Period.
Look, Your Honor, can I approach them?
Right.
I need
one. That she's not a trial attorney, and definitely this ain't the case for her.
It's not. She
can't even get Holly out of jail on a ankle monitor. She can't even get her out on
and that. You think I need you to take care of my life? And you can't even get me home to breastfeed. You can't even get the judge to give me $1 million bond.
Okay, you know what else? Have anybody seen Carlos' family online, like taking up for him?
The only one I saw online is when he kept saying, because they lying and I didn't have on the headlock, and their cousin went. Well, the brother, it looked like a brother. They look alike. I don't know, the one that was sleeping on the couch, or wherever he was sleeping.
Right, the one they had got up and said, "Let's go."
Yeah, come here, you going to court with me today? Because they've been, look, these niggas been up here beating my ass. You coming to court. And he got up And when they looked at him, and Carlos say, because they're gonna stop lying because I didn't have in the headlock. He say, like bitch. Y'all know I have to be funny.
They should have vetted his ass before they brought him
should have.
up.
Because he looked at him like, the fuck you didn't. Like, nigga, you did. Nigga, you did.
Honey, and Carlos said, "Cause y'all finna stop lying on him."
Stop lying on him.
He wasn't saying nothing about Holly. He said, he gonna clear his name. Okay.
And that's what's so funny to me. And like I said, I'm not coming down on them because y'all know I don't care. Listen, I ain't got a dog in the fight. But it's so funny to me that he clearing his name. Why is he trying to clear Holly?
He's trying to clear. He said, and he ain't beat Romeca with the car though.
So what if clear Holly, Carlos?
Carlos talking about him. He said they gonna stop lying on him.
Carlos don't give a damn.
He said they gonna stop lying on him, honey.
He don't give a darn about nobody but himself. That's all. And y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm telling, like, it seriously don't seem like he care about nobody but himself. I'm sorry. That man can care less. Listen, the only thing he don't want to do is raise them kids by himself.
He don't.
He don't want to raise Carson by himself. And then she talking about she pregnant again. That's 2 children he have to deal with. He don't want to do that by himself.
No, he don't.
I think that's the only reason he trying to like.
He don't.
And he trying to get his story together because that boy keeps saying what that boy keeps saying. Y'all gonna hear about the real story.
He said they gonna hear the real story, baby, and we've been waiting.
Hey y'all, I'm a lovable person. Don't think I'm being rude or being mean. Why that man keep saying that though? Because y'all gonna hear the real story.
When?
I don't know.
Huh?
Because every other story is fake. So I guess the ones he been telling to the platforms have been fake. What is the real story?
Only Carlos know.
Well, the judge say his story is not gonna be accounted for. Woo!
All I could think about is the judge is not playing with them.
He ain't got time. The judge knows that this is bullshit. The judge has no time to play with them. We're not doing this. His testimony is gonna be here, but I'm not taking it that serious. I know that.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like just really to be honest with you, no jury is gonna take his testimony as being 100% the truth because he's a father to both.
He's a father to both. And then Carlos, he down and stuff, baby. Listen.
And then he posting all that stuff talking about love her and all this stuff. Man, ain't no jury gonna listen to shit he's talking about. Nothing. Nobody's gonna believe him. I'm sorry, y'all. And for the people that do believe and support him, great. I say to y'all, keep supporting him and doing what y'all do. I'm not against him. I'm just telling from my, what I see. From what I see in the evidence, and I honestly don't believe he's gonna be arrested pertaining to this case.
No, I don't think so either. I don't believe that. But I know he just needs to stay off social media.
He sit his ass down.
He need to sit down because he don't know what side he trying to be on.
No,
one minute he out here defaming Romeca's name, and then the next minute
he loved her.
He missed her in the vacation.
Go. Carlos, continue to do leg day.
Okay. The
rest ain't hitting on
nothing.
Nothing. I'm sorry. He is not
He's a piece of shit.
He is.
He's a piece of shit. Carlos, you're a piece of shit.
That you haven't learned women feelings.
Yeah, and you haven't learned anything from this tragic incident. Nothing. You haven't learned nothing.
Not like that, Auntie. Anything. Say it again. He ain't learned nothing.
He ain't learned
He
nothing.
ain't learned
Not a goddamn thing.
shit.
He ain't learned shit. He's still out here making a mockery of things. He
Yeah,
needs to sit down.
he
I'm
do.
telling you, he's a father too with one on the way.
That's crazy.
And he's in his 40s. He still ain't got it right.
I don't think he's trying to. You played yourself. Say Carlos going to jail. Watch and see. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be the person that say this is going to happen because we don't know the dynamics of the inside part of the case.
Right. We don't know everything.
Documentation. So I ain't gonna say it's not gonna happen. I say I don't really see. I can't foresee.
I don't see him going to jail for what? What he going to jail for? You played yourself. What Carlos going to jail for? Maybe you know something we don't know.
Yeah, because I missed something. Because if it's for holding her during the thing, he's saying he did that to prevent them from
fighting.
He was trying to diffuse things. So.
Right. Maybe she's saying he going to jail for stealing them tapes at the store.
I heard that.
Is that true?
Karen, I do believe that. I do believe that you played yourself that he held her to that.
See, till she went and got.
I do believe that. I just don't know what angle they were.
For people saying that she had a gun on her, where she had it in her bra, and her pussy, and her ass, like where she had it at.
And she had OnlyFans on the holster. She had OnlyFans. She did threesome. We don't know that thing might
be. It may be got grip. I don't know. But she went back and got that gun. Even the witness
went back and got it. She definitely did. Yeah. Definitely went and got
it. She definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Some people were saying that it could take a long time before the trial even happens.
Good, that trial, I'm telling you, that girl gonna probably sit in jail for about 2-3 years before they even get to a trial. Probably about 2-3 years. I would be surprised, and when I tell you surprised, and her attorney would be stupid anyway to ask for a speedy trial.
Right.
She would be stupid to ask for a speedy trial. But I would be totally surprised if that girl went to trial next year.
How about she going? If they let her, if the state lets her, which the state likes to let people take pleas, they might do that. You know,
she better. I'm sorry, I ain't even trying to say it in no bad way. She better take a plea.
Yeah, or she's out of there.
She's out. That out of there. Her ass is going to prison for the rest of her life. Because guess what? If they
her natural life.
Natural child, that we don't know how natural.
Okay.
But what we can say is, if they find her guilty on all 6 counts, they do the people understand if she's found guilty on all 6 counts, that means it's 25 years to life on each and every count. Each and every count. 6 counts at 25 to life is 150 years plus.
Yeah, yeah. Holly say she coming home this year. She finna take her plea.
Holly ain't coming home. Holly ain't coming home. Holly ain't coming home. Holly ain't coming. Holly is home.
Holly ain't coming home.
No, we need to be like Holly is home.
Ain't coming home.
No. She home. Holly is home. Holly done checked in to a permanent hotel. Well, her permanent residence.
Child, listen, you know I got to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, my husband finna take me, so I was.
Well, have a good time, baby. Where y'all going at? Where y'all going?
He telling me, you know, it's my birthday, so he's.
Yes. All right, love you, Auntie, baby.
All right, love you too.
All right, love y'all too. Thank y'all for joining us.
All right, bye.
And the ones that gave super chats, thank you.
Yeah,
from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it.
She is building her channel, y'all. Make sure y'all support Auntie for real.
All right.
And everybody else, we love everybody. We're not here to drag or whatever. We like to have fun.
We like to have fun.
Okay. Love y'all. Talk to you later, Aunt.
All right, baby girl.